Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Ab, Yag, what is up? Snowflake, how you been and what are you working on today? I've been fine. I'm great today. I had a good weekend. Um, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna work on today. Virtue, what is up? Um, yeah, I gotta figure all that out. I think I'm gonna work on I think I'm gonna work on quests. I think what I want to do is just like rough in every quest that I intend with super off the dome dialogue that doesn't have to be good, and just make the game playable to like the some kind of natural conclusion. And I don't know what the natural conclusion is going to be exactly. Story this whole like adding story writing into my repertoire, I don't like it. I don't like it. My next game's not going to have story, I don't think. Or at least it's not going to have dialogue driven story. Yo, yeah, it's a plan. I'm gonna do it, and I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna start. Hope you're all doing well. Please share with me anything I've missed over the past few weeks. Happy to see you all. Happy to be back. Hopefully, this is more regular now. Um, I was working on some shit show project at work, and it's okay right now. It's okay right now. I did, Yag. I did miss you. You can always make them have Animal Crossing. Oh, I don't even mean voiceover dialogue. I mean like just words in general. Like conveying emotion through words. That's hard for me. I'm not a good communicator. My wife will tell you that. So the idea of like making a game that's story based is it's new territory for me. So let's just keep going. I've got this quest. I left off with a town hall meeting where we introduce this character and perfect timing. Dog just woke up and started crying. Perfect. Fantastic. Wait, it's gonna flashbang everyone. Okay, so we had a town hall meeting. Who the J is Jarf. Now, at this point in the game, I need to shift a few things. Like, this is when Stella should come to visit. So, maybe once this quest is complete, urban escape begins. I don't know if you heard that I'm working on streaming soon, but that's what's new for me. Oh, nice. Nice. What kind of stuff are you going to stream? Is it dev? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on. Wait, Urban Escape. Stella comes to visit. Stella sends you a letter saying she's moving in. Obviously, this needs to come after that. Okay, that's pretty easy. So the Stella Urban Escape begin. The conditions of this one are once proper business etiquette is a success. But now I'm going to say once Who the J is Jarf is a success, then this quest can happen. Okay, that was easy. Um, so you just had this meeting the whole story at this point is you just had this meeting about who Jarf is. He's kind of a jerk. He wanders around town. Nobody really likes his vibe. And Eugene's like, whoa, 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 guys, everyone chill. We don't know who this person is. Let's just give them the benefit of the doubt. We'll keep our eyes peeled and just keep going about our daily life. Nothing to fear. And I think I want Eugene to then approach you and be like, oh God, oh God, I was just keeping everyone calm there. Major red flags, red alert. This guy is not to be trusted. Here are all the things that are going wrong. Uh, Definitely reason to panic. And so it's going to be one of those things where it's more private to you and Eugene and not the whole town, like with pitchforks. Because I don't really want to write the whole town to be angry. That's not like pleasant. And just a whole angry town. So if I just keep it to you, between you and the mayor, it also makes you feel a little more special, maybe. We'll see. So let's make this happen. So how should this happen? Stella sends you a letter. Eugene should come to your house. That's right. Eugene should come to your house in the morning. And that's a new functionality that I could do that I don't remember how. How do I do that? How do I do that? Eugene. It's like part of the schedule? Default. So day start conversations. Yes. Urgent issue. Okay. Look at that. I already have it here. Conditions. There are no. I already did this. If who the J is Jarf is a success, and population issue is unassigned. I already wrote this. It already happens. I think I'm going insane. I'm just insane. I quit. This game's over. I'm gonna delete it tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna delete it tonight. It's not getting done because I've gone insane. So what did I write? Urgent issue. Cutscene? Where is it? Urgent. Basic Eugene. Urgent issue. There it is. Yeah, Snowflake. I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna keep working on it today just for the stream and just to, you know, for the gram. And then once stream's over, I'm gonna delete everything. All right. Good morning. The stupid thing is, I thought this was a new idea I had too. Like, I thought this is a brand new idea I had. And I was gonna do this thing for a certain reason. And it's just, here it already is. I already had this new idea and I already implemented it. What is wrong with me? For the gram. Oh my God. Are you 50? I said, yes. First of all, I am almost 50. No, I'm not almost 50. Second of all, I don't post anything to Instagram anymore. Third of all, you know what I meant for the tiki-takis. As soon as I've caught up on school stuff, I plan to have a regular stream, game dev 4 days a week, and gaming the other 3. So hopefully I can grow a bit more. Hope your streams go well. Yeah, I hope they go well as well. Oh, wait, some art, some dev, maybe some gameplay here and there. Nice. I'm clearly 25, yeah. Keep digging your hole. You rapscallions. You dang rapscallions. All right, what did I even write here? Good morning. I didn't want to alert the others quite yet, but we have a huge issue on our hands. As it turns out, I already know what Jarf is doing here, and I know his plan. He's trying to drive the population down and prevent people from moving here. His general creepiness and poor demeanor is doing a great job at that. Once the population goes below a certain limit, our town charter will be dissolved. This is why we need to find people who want to live here. I'm going back to my office to do a little research. Please let me know if you... Please let me know if you know... And that's a terrible sentence. Please let me know if you know anyone who's interested in relocating to our beautiful town. Please come to me, or... how about if you know anyone who's interested in relocating to our beautiful town, please come see me. There we go. Oh my god, Finn is fine. Oh, so fine. I deserve a walk-on. I deserve a TTS. I deserve an emote of the Alpine Lake tortoise. Please ask your therapist why you're so withholding. Once I get a therapist, I will ask them. Finn, thank you for the 15 months of money. The money. Do you know what I've done with all 15 of those months of monies? You go enjoy your dinner. I'll tell you what I do with all that monies later. I spent it on Alpine Lake? No way. I would not spend a dime on this crap game. Disclaimer. I love my game. I have a lot of passion for it. I think it's going to be great. And this is all just a joke. Crap game. All right. Yeah, but the clip will end there. Oh my god. Is it hot in here? How come whenever I turn the camera on, it gets hotter in here? Every time. It is 98 degrees Fahrenheit today. Absolutely abysmal. Today, let me see actually. It's 97. Okay, I'm sorry. It's 97 degrees. It feels like 117. 97 feels like 117 degrees. My God. All right. So this conversation already exists. And what do I do at the end? I say population issue active. I have a quest that is called population issue. Don't remember making that. Population issue. Eugene told me that we need to find someone interested in living here. Okay. Entry 1 is find someone to move into town. It looks like Stella. It's possible I don't finish this quest. Let's see. So, urban escape. When urban escape ends, dialogue system variable. This is too long. Let's say DS. I can't wait for this. Wait, we need to watch this at normal speed, whatever this is. Thanks. Thanks for that. So letter received true and spawn Stella equals true. Is this what I'm doing? Urban escape. Excuse me. We begin with this. Why do I have two of these? Talk to Eugene. Urban escape. Success. Complete. Talk to Eugene. I have a quest name called Talk to Eugene. Why does this like duplicated thing reference it? That's not good. I just posted a short. I'm very mad at YouTube. I just posted a short. It has 11 views. Usually YouTube is like, I'll at least show it to a few people. I posted it yesterday. It has 11 views. Like, that's YouTube not showing it. So I don't understand. And it has like a 96% watch completion. Like, of the people that stick around to watch it, 96% of those 11 people, which I believe is 10 of them, finished watching it to completion. So I don't really understand why YouTube decided, hey, I'm just not going to push this video at all. YouTube, I hate you. Yes. Grumble, how's it going? I thought it was a pretty good one too. Maybe we can jolt the algorithm by posting it by us watching it. Here. Mr. Mard. Do you have the checkbox that says send to subscribers? No? What? Is that a thing? Everybody jolt the system. Watch that short. Watch me make fun of Mr. Zombie and mostly everybody in software dev. Maybe it's got bullying in it. Maybe it's some kind of AI listens to the transcripts and recognizes that as bullying. Apparently, if you have that on, it sends to less people. I don't know where that is. I don't know what that is. Is that a real thing? YouTube Studio. Settings. Channel. Advanced. Audience. I want to review. No. No, this channel is not. Oh my God. You can set this to default. I never update content made for kids. I didn't know you can set that for default. Don't show potentially inappropriate words. Auto captioning occasionally makes mistakes. This setting prevents potentially inappropriate words from being displayed. Sure. Allow viewers to clip my content. Sure. Allow third-party companies to train AI models using my channel content. No. Allow advertisers to view insights for earning opportunities. No. Okay, save. That wasn't anything. Feature eligibility. Standard feature, intermediate feature. You can manage the access. Wait. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Advanced features. I don't know what the hell this is. Upload defaults? No. Community moderation. Managing moderators. SiftyCat. SiftyCat is a moderator. All right. Forget it. I don't care. It's okay. It's okay. It happens sometimes. You can't get upset at social media. So, Stella letter received. Spawn Stella. Okay. Wow, first of all, staying at your inn really opened up my eyes to how gross the city is. The area is so beautiful. I'm seriously considering moving there. Reward. Okay, it's settled. I'm moving in. I keep thinking about my experience when I visited, and I want my life to be like that every day. Who says life can't be a vacation? Also, Eugene made it very convincing. So I'm setting a variable here. What I should do is make a quest, actually. That's what I should do. Instead of setting a variable. Okay. So population issue. Let's say it's something else. Time to go pick up pizzas for dinner. That sounds great. Also, Mard, I hope you're well. Did everyone do their daily Akari today? Do your daily Akari. Urban Escape. So Urban Escape's going to end. And then population issue is it's going to merge. These two quests, they kind of merge. So let's add another entry here. So add new quest entry. And it's going to be tell Eugene about Stella. Tell Eugene about Stella. Or tell Eugene Stella might want to move in. Tell Eugene that Stella? Tell Eugene that's Stella. Inform Eugene that. Inform Eugene of Stella's interest. Interest to move in. Inform Eugene of Stella's interest to move in. Okay. That was hard. Apparently, the option to show subscribers is there when you publish the video. Oh. Let's see. I'll look one more time. So if I go to that video, thank you to the 4 people who clicked on that link and watched it. Details. It's not made for kids. And that's the only thing I see. Age restrictions, show more. My video contains paid promotion. No. Do any of the following describe your content? Makes a real person appear to say or something they didn't say or do. No. Tags. Oh, this is a lot of stuff. Show how many viewers liked this video. Sure. 1. I still don't know where it is. It's okay. Yo, Augie. JB. Gym this morning. You must feel healthy and exercise. Look at that high five. Everyone, if you stream, make sure to make an emote that can high five those 2 emotes. Apparently off is better. Not sure true. Not sure if it's true. Maybe if you have 1 million subscribers, it's better to turn it on. because then you get guaranteed 1,000,000 notifications. But if you don't have 1,000,000 subscribers, then maybe it's better not. I did taxes all day yesterday. That's painful. I still don't know where that setting is. Maybe you have to be monetized to have that setting available to you. Inform Eugene of Stella's interest to move to town. Wait, cancel. And that needs to be triggered by Urban Escape. So Urban Escape needs to tell population issue to move to the next thing. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Maybe Urban Escape just isn't a quest. Yeah, yeah, it's actually fine. It's totally fine. This can't happen unless the other one exists. So in here, instead of saying like Stella letter received, I'll just say so Urban Escape, we'll say population entry 2 is a success. Or active, I guess. Entry 2 is active. So this is going to be population issue. So population issue, inform. Yep. Set to active. I guess I need to do both. I need to complete one as well. Success. So find someone to move into town is a success. Why isn't this an array so I can have multiples in one thing? I feel like I've done this before and I backed out of it. They might have removed it. I don't know. All right, so Urban Escape end. So instead of this, we want this. Population, success, population, active, set quest entry field, set quest entry field. Okay. And so now we're gonna get this letter that says we have ended her stay. Urban Escape end. Yo, Carlito. Carlito, welcome in. How are you doing? Everyone, shout out to Carlito. What were you playing today? How was your stream? Raiders, welcome in. The game is coming along slowly, but it's coming along. I'm happy to dive back into it in a meaningful way. I had us basically not touch the game for the last 2 weeks because my day job just like bashed me in the face with a metal bat. And anytime I tried to get up, it would hit me back down. But I'm finally free. I'm finally free to work in the game. You beat Monster Hunter Wilds. Great time. Why do you say quote unquote beat? Is it because you can't beat that game? Last week has been wild. What's been going on with you? I played Monster Hunter Wilds for 2 minutes in a Sony store. I saw it. There was like a PlayStation set up in a Sony store, and it had Monster Hunter Wilds on it. I'm like, you know what? Let me see what the big deal is. Obviously, I did not get a taste for what the game was. I got to run around and smash 2 things with a sword. Also, Raiders, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on this cozy Innkeeper live sim game called Alpine Lake. And today I'm working on some quests and I'm like shuffling them around and I'm going to try and get to adding some new ones. Carlito demanded a raid or death. I choose death. Apparently not an option. Kind of. I beat the main plot. Now there's a bunch of stuff afterward. Yeah, that game's. I thought that game was like kind of endless, right? I thought it was meant to just be this infinite thing to just get better gear forever and ever. Although I could be wrong. I honestly have no idea. Yarwolf Games, thank you for the follow. Because where I followed last time, no worries. But welcome in. So yeah, I'm just like ticking through some quest stuff and shuffling things around. Pretty boring, but you know, feel free to distract me and derail me. Just follow him every time he goes live. That's good advice. Always listen to Yag. Kill critters, make pants out of them, repeat, weirdly addicting. Make pants out of them. That's kind of funny. Like to the store, yeah. Although I am not leaving the house today. You can, I mean, I already did leave the house a couple times, and I don't want to leave it again. The dog's gonna have to go on a walk soon, but I don't want to go out there. Feels like 117. I might have to wait till the sun goes down. That's crazy. I can't bring a corgi out in that. He'll freaking die. New puppy pick. Oh boy. I hate that. Why does it have to do that? Yeah, this was 2 days ago. He's just all crotch. I cannot take a photo of this dog without just freaking crotch. Bye bye VOD. It actually wasn't that bad. I don't think there was anything in there incriminating. But what is incriminating is you get to see my books. Actually, no. There's one book in here that's mine. Just one. And they're all my wife's. That's so funny. An actual crotch goblin. Yeah, he is. I'll give you another one as a bonus. Here he is underneath my desk. This was a couple days ago. July 31st. Look, there's the PC that I don't use. I turned it on once. I turned it on 2 days ago just to launch No Signal. And I didn't play it. I didn't do anything. I basically just launched it and then went back to my Mac to do work, thinking I'd come back to it. But no, I didn't get to. Yeah, he's a puppy. He's 7 months. Thank you, Yag, for redeeming that. What is this? Oh my god, that's right. I forgot I took this picture. So I went to this lamb restaurant. I'll give you one more bonus one. I went to this lamb restaurant and the guy puts the lamb in front of me. Wait, was this lamb? No. It was a Spanish restaurant. It was a Spanish restaurant. He puts this like slab of beef, this stewed beef in front of me. And I look at it, I'm like, oh, arigato gozaimasu. And he points at it. He's like, miniature cucumber. Like, what? And I look at the plate. I'm like, there's no cucumbers on this plate. And so here's the plate, right? He's like, no, look on the meat. Look on the meat. Miniature cucumber. No, micro cucumber. He says micro cucumber. Look how adorable this cucumber is. I've never heard of a micro cucumber before. It's the most adorable thing in the world. Yo, Freshie, how's it going? Ridiculous. Ridiculous tiny little cucumber. Anyway, I know you're here for dog pics, not micro cucumbers. Bresci, are you doing well? I hope you are. Things are okay here. All right, so now this letter says, this letter says to go talk to Eugene. Not bad. Trying to get a WebGL project to actually work once posted. What are you making it in? What software are you making the WebGL project in? Or are you just like brute force coding it with a library? Oh, in Unity? Is it your browser? It's always your browser. Okay, so let's just make sure this conversation now can be switched. So conversation, Eugene. Start. Meet the neighbors, proper business etiquette. This is if meet the neighbors is a success and proper business etiquette is unassigned. Okay. Proper business etiquette, meet the neighbors, expand the inn, mean guys, population issue. Here we go. So population issue, if it's set to active, then we can go in here. Let's go to this conversation then. So have you found someone to move in yet? Quest entry. If this is active, if population issue is active and entry 1 is active, then what? I think that just means this works. Okay. And then here I look for this stellar letter received. So what I should be doing is something different. Yo, JB. JB, how's it going? Welcome in, Whitechapel. Welcome in, Raiders. Yag, Aaron, Fragrant Jira, Val. How are y'all doing? Also, Automech, I see you up there. Raiders, welcome in. Everyone, big shout out to the Whitechapel. I pretty much, I think I hung out there. I hung out there a lot today. So JB, I'm very sorry. I say a lot of trolly things. Sometimes they're so subtle though that you believe me. And then that's when I'm just like, no, I was kidding. No, I'm sorry. How are you doing? Mr. Bald, what are you working on? I don't remember. I think I was implementing quests. I'm brain dead today. Raiders, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy live sim Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake. I haven't streamed. I've streamed like twice in the last 2 weeks or last 3 weeks. I don't know. Because work got very busy. Everything got very busy. But I'm back. Things are okay now. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Those of you who don't know who Whitechapel is, make sure to please give them a follow. He is an incredible animator, pixel artist, Unreal dev, game dev, etc. Working on Echoes of Pestilence. I think I have a... No, I don't have anything for you because you don't have a Steam page yet. But I know you're making your Steam page. But I really want everyone to check out Whitechapel. 50. Oh my god, 55 stream streak. Jesus. My goodness. Baldy grandma, Aaron. Thank you for that. How are you doing? Do you have anything you want to share? You're working on a giant crotch today. A giant crotch. And the sewer character attack, which is looking fantastic. I do. That's not that. I don't know. You can share whatever you want. Giant crotch, not giant crotch. I literally just showed pictures of dog crotch. So this is a crotch stream now. Peppermint Wisp, welcome in. Nice. Yes, if you needed proof as to why you should be following Whitechapel, this is it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the tail. Oh my god. It's crazy. It's so good. Your understanding of motion through the medium of pixel art is incredible. You can share whatever you want. Giant crotch, regular crotch. Yeah, that's exactly what I said, and I stand by it. I just won't show it if it's actually crotch. You can share it. No, actually, definitely don't share that. Definitely don't share that. What am I saying? You're all being bad influences on me. Chapel's incredible. Yes. Agreed. All right. So I have now there's a change in. So it comes in here and then we say, oh, that's right. I forgot how to I forgot how this dialogue system works for a second. So if these things aren't active, it's going to try the next thing, which, let's see, copy, paste, make link. Oh, wait, no. Delete. This will just always happen. How about no? If population issue equals active, we show this. If this is active, we show not quite. If 2 is active, then we say, actually, my friend. There we go. Yo, Oriel, how's it going? Good morning to you. How are you? Welcome in. It's time to get away from the PC, so lurk for now. Fretchy, you have a great evening. Thank you for the lurk. Oriel, how are you doing? I'm refreshing myself on my own project because it's been so long. I took such a long break. I forget how everything works. Well, here you are. Spoiler alert. It's not fun here. This is not a fun place. But we do our best. Leth, how's it going? Put a content warning on that? Yeah. Also, shout out to Aaron. Aaron, I did some spamming in your channel today. When was the last time you worked on this? I did an hour or two on. I did do an hour or two on Saturday. I started refactoring a quest on Saturday. Because my wife knows. She knows I didn't work on it for 2 weeks, and she's like, go in that room and work on it so you can feel better. And I was just like, fine, I'm going to work on it. I don't even want it right now. I'm going to do it just because you said so. And I sat down. I'm like, this is fun. And I started getting really motivated to do this like rough story, just like brute. Like I'm going a little slow right now because I'm still like trying to figure it out. But I want to rough in all this story like really fast. Thanks for the spamming, of course. Thanks for being spammable. Leth, I'm glad you're good. I'm doing much better today. I'm not happy that it feels like 117 degrees outside, but I'm happy that I get to work in the game again. And that my day job finally chilled out a bit. I will say, so it's already out, so I'm allowed to talk about it. I'm working on a Oreo / Reese's mashup, like collab. Oreo and Reese's are making a collaboration cookie. Look at that, it's already here. I'm working on this stuff. I asked my friend in the US to send me them because I don't think they're going to release here. It's always nice to have those people to push you to work on your project IRL. Yeah, yeah. My wife is very supportive. She's supportive, but she's also very realistic. You know, she wants me to finish this game, and she sees me spinning my wheels a little bit. She tries to help me focus. Now I want to try that. They look good. Those are two fantastic snacks. Fantastic snacks. All right, so population issue number 2 is active. We do this one. Actually, my friend Stella seemed very interested in leaving the city for here. Oh, their choices. Oh, that's right. So actually, why would this even be a choice? Why would this even be a choice? Sure, why not? Let's say not quite is always visible. Not quite is always visible. I don't know why you'd say not quite. I'm just gonna leave it there, whatever. Players like choices. This choice is useless, but it's there. If you don't want to finish this quest right now. Interesting. I was still on the fence with you, seeing as you're relatively new here, but you've really gained my confidence now. Please give me her contact info, and I'll try to fast track her decision. That's kind of weird. He's like, give me your friend's phone number. I'm gonna bully her into moving here. What? How can I rephrase that to be like a little nicer? I want you to finish this game 2. I want you to finish this game 3 times 3. Mosta, how's it going? I would like to finish this game 4. All right, please give me her contact. Please give me your contact info, and I'll help set her up with a property. Ooh, do we have to build our first house? How does she move in? Ooh, yeah. How does she move in? Are there any free homes for her to move into? No, there are no free homes for her to move into right now. I need to build her a home. I guess this sparks the whole like, oh, we got to build homes. Oh God. All right. I also want you to finish my game. Yeah. Yeah, did you make a Steam page yet? You should make a Steam page. Hello, Mosta. Burnt out? Um, maybe. Maybe a little. I think I'm coming off of being burned out. I think I was burned out for a couple of weeks. And now I'm like picking back up. Kovalaki, good morning. Also, for those that rated in, if you would be so kind as to maybe give Alpine Lake a wish list, maybe, maybe. Where I'm in a thing today. I'm in a thing. I'm in the East Asia Indie Games Celebration. Look at that. That's cool. If I click on it, I think there's 400 games in this thing, so I'm gonna be pretty buried. I'd be curious if you all clicked on this just to see like is Alpine Lake anywhere to be found? I think if you have it on wishlist, it's probably gonna like be featured for you, maybe. But when I go to free demos and I go to the very last page, I was on the very last page before. These might shuffle randomly. They might shuffle. Where am I now? I'm like not even on it. Wait, what? I am not on it. Wait, what? Was I really not here? Oh, no, there it was. Okay, I was in the middle. All right, so this must be completely random every time. This is just all games. I was on the front one of this one before, but it's got to be completely random. Whoa, I thought this was Onibi for a second. Augie. Look at that character. It's very Onibi-like. But yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Hopefully we'll get some wish lists from this. All right, so building homes. Maybe there's one free home that Stella can move into. Then there's a town hall meeting about it. Then we realize we need to build more homes. Okay. So where can Stella move? Town. I need to put a home back. I got rid of a house and I think I need to put it back. Up here. Maybe I can add another house in the middle of these. Can I move this over? Yeah. All right. I'm going to move this house over and I'm going to put another house here that Stella will move into. Thank you, Mosta. I don't know what I got, but I'll do my best. Can another house fit? I guess I can move everything over. I can move everything over. Well, that was fast. Okay, yeah. AI calendar, AI scheduler. I put my schedule into AI and I changed my life. I made $1 million. I found 2 wives. Did you know that AI can do all that for you? YouTube says so. Stevie J Dev, welcome in. Hey, I'm also Unity Dev. Random question, but curious how you're handling user settings for screen res, full screen, window, etc. On my previous release, Unity still provided their own settings window. Wondering how modern real life devs are handling it. First of all, I wouldn't call myself a modern real life dev. What I do is I don't remember. I don't remember. Let's see. Options. Preferences. No. Settings? Where do I have it? I don't even know where it is. Let's see. Also, Steve, welcome in. let me see if I can figure out what I do. Is it on the game manager? Preferences manager. Okay. So what I do is I save. This is all volume. This is all volume stuff. Visual quality. Quality settings. Oh, here we go. Screen. Toggle. I set this stuff and I don't save it. Does it get saved automatically? I don't even know. I refreshed a few times and it changes place for the Steam Fest. Okay, so it's completely random. I guess that's better. No one has your back but you. You're right. You're right. Mr. Zombie, how's it going? Dramier, what is up? Sorry to distract you. No, it's all good. Just happens to be what I'm working on tonight, so I was curious. So it looks like I set it and forget it. Like I don't save it. Is that true? This is a public static thing. Set screen resolution. I set the screen resolution. Options UI manager. Start menu options UI manager. I don't save it. I think this kind of stuff gets saved by the OS. And it just does it again the next time. Yeah, I use player prefs for sound because if you have a save file, I want your audio settings to like be systems related, not like your save files specific. So audio settings, like when you go to make a new file, they inherit whatever your last save files audio settings were. Or like when you launch the software, even though you haven't loaded a game yet, I want your audio settings to save. But that's the only reason why I use that. Player prefs. Player prefs. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't even know. It's probably something I have to look at later. See, I told you I'm not like a modern IRL dev. I'm definitely just a scrub. Booyah, Mr. Booyah, oh Booyah, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? I was just showing. You see the short up top, heavily featuring you. YouTube refuses to show it to anybody. YouTube's like, nah, no, we're not gonna show that to anybody. All right, I'm gonna put a house back in here. So where are my homes? Town Hall. House A. Did I delete it? I think I deleted it. Let's put this house. House D. Where is it? Here it is. It's a little cramped up here. It doesn't feel good. I'm gonna have to move this over. Let's move this over. So this whole thing just goes donk. It's gonna all come for the ride. Actually, this should get deleted. Oh no. Wait, go back, go back, go back. Oh, okay. It's all right. It's just in a group here. Fine. There we go. This should definitely go inside that. There we go. Okay. Kind of answered the question though. You're doing it with direct with Screen API. Okay. I'm an Unreal dev, so this might not answer your question, but I built my own from scratch. Selectors for all the different scalability settings, and it detects resolution supported by monitor and builds the options for that. Uh, yeah, I think Unity is somewhat similar. It looks a little weird, this like tiny little house, when this like mammoth house is going to be built next door. Hmm, I don't know. Let's add a path. One. No, I don't need that one. One, two, and I need you. Three. Not great. It's not great. I'll have to like put some flowers or something. Yeah, I gotta decorate it a little more. We are all scrubs. Yeah, we're all scrubs. It's true. How's Yag? Yag. How am I supposed to invite people's families to this stream with jokes like that? Streak reset. Oh no. Sounds like that's how it's done in Unity these days too. I miss the old version where they gave you an automatic launcher type thing with the settings. It was literally just a checkbox to turn on. You missed that thing? I don't know if I like that thing. I guess it was just weird. It was just weird to not be able to control the or just I don't know. I guess if it's optional, it's fine. And then you don't have to worry about those settings. But then you have to put the options in your game anyway if you want if you want people to be able to like control it. I don't know. Did the rats do something to you? What rats? Graphic settings just feel like something simple and standard that you shouldn't have to bother building. It's true. It does feel that way. It gets weird though with especially like pixel games. I see, there's so many of you making pixel art games, and I see you like spending a lot of time struggling, not struggling, but like carefully managing your camera scale and your pixel resolution relative to everything else, and your aspect ratio is usually locked, and your scales have to be like powers of two. And oh man, what a pain! Thank God I'm not making a pixel art game. Looks very difficult. Just give full responsibility. I guess it's like as technology changes, they didn't want to have to keep upkeeping that. I'm not going to connect this for now. I think I'm just going to leave that disconnected. All right, so I have a house now for Stella to move back into, and I just need to make sure she spawns in front of it correctly. So warp locations. Her current spawn is right here in the middle of this house, so let's move that. I did not grab it properly. Warp locations. Hotspot Stella standing place. Goes here now. and it should be connected to this guy. Connect. And disconnected from this guy. Disconnect. Okay, so Stella now goes to the right place. Whoa. What is that nonsense? I need to rebuild the nav mesh. I gotta hide the water. I don't know why I gotta do this, but I gotta hide the water. And then rebuild the nav mesh. Bake. Okay. And then I can bring the water back. It just does not work properly when I have the water visible. Even though the water doesn't do anything. Mosta, thank you for the lurk. What rats? Oh, the rats were in the rubber room. The rubber room they locked me in. Oh, yag. I feel the struggle. Pixel artist here. Oh, we're in ads. Whoops. I'll wait. I'll wait to laugh at your struggle so you can hear it in 10 seconds. All right, welcome back from ads. Mosta, I feel the struggle. Pixel artist here. Teehee. I'm very sorry. Oh wow. I think the few people that clicked on the shorts, the short link, I think it triggered it. Now it's showing it in the shorts feed instead of just I'm getting shorts feed hits and not just external link hits. So thank you for clicking that link if you did. Appreciate it. I mean, it's not like an important short that needs to get out there. It's just frustrating when YouTube decides not to show something. Pixel art is tough. I've been learning and practicing for 5 years. I still feel like a beginner. That's good. It's good that you still feel like a beginner. Because if you felt like a master at it and you weren't, that would be bad. Just always feel like a beginner. My games are all grid-based movement. Ultra-wide monitors are my biggest nemesis. Yeah, ultra-wide is annoying. Been doing it for around 8 years. Still struggling with it. Which shirt are we talking about? The one I pinned, Steven. Steven, how are you? Okay. I've got a house for Stella back, so I can continue. Let's keep going. I want to add some more quests. Tell Eugene Stella move in. I did. Town hall meeting. Stella moves in. Increase the population. I should have something in between these two things because it's like... maybe not, because there's a whole visit from Stella. That should probably take 3 days. And then you get the letter. How far away does that letter come? Let me see. So, urban escape. End. When does this thing come? It comes 2 days after you've completed her stay. Let's say 1 day. Let's just say 1 day. I want you to be able to do this in a week. And then I want... And if she stays for 3 days, and then you get it on the 2nd day, that's 5 days. Then maybe you can finish it in a week. Okay. Have you ever played Armored Core 6? No, I've not. Recently started playing for research. Oh my god, my whole life I thought I was going to be too heady, but it's actually very approachable and, dare I say, arcadey. I did know that. I did know that it was arcadey. I I had a friend in college who was very into the Armored Core stuff, and I like watched him play a couple times. Where I looked it up because he was into it, I don't remember. But I remember seeing like, yeah, it's like fast-paced robot blow 'em up action. Drayden, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I always thought it was like spreadsheet balancing. Is there a little bit of that? Actually, I just know it's like mech battling, right? Isn't it just mech battling? All right, so this is good. Let's remove this scene. So we're gonna have another town hall meeting. Another town hall meeting. Oh, that means I need town hall interior scene. It definitely exists, but so far it doesn't seem to get in the way of my playstyle. Nice. What are you learning from it? So town hall meeting 1. This is going to be town hall meeting, yeah, 1_01. No. Town hall meeting 2. Group time sensitive. Yeah. So what am I looking for here? I think I messed up. Meeting day 1. Who the J is Jarf. Okay, so I need to duplicate this. Say time sensitive town hall meeting day 2. And then I'm gonna set this one to this. And what does day 2 mean? Day 2 means that population increase has completed, maybe? So Stella reward. You know what's stupid? I want this quest to finish when you read the letter, but if you just ignore the letter, then the game doesn't continue. That's kind of weird. Like someone's moving into town, but they only move in when you read their letter. Wouldn't they move in anyway? What do you think of that as like weird gamey logic? Should they move in anyway and the letter just sit in your inbox, or should they just not move in until you read that letter? What do you think? I honestly don't know. You ever play any of the Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, of course. I just bought 1-2 remix for research and stoked to play it. Look at all this research you got. Research. You know what's stupid? Me. No, I can't self-deprecate. If Wardstone heard me self-deprecating, he would have a conniption. He's live right now, so he can't hear it. What you dig or not dig about the Kingdom Hearts games? I think the Kingdom Hearts games are great. They're fun. They're like, it's cute that all the different IPs interact with each other. It's interesting. It's a little bit of a cameo mess, but that's fine. I remember when I first played that game, I was just like, how are there this many characters? There's so many characters. No, I'm self-deprecating. I'm not deprecating you. Oh, I thought the quotes was, oh, so your response is outside the quotes. You're saying me, and I'm saying, you know, it's stupid. I see. I thought that was all me. What about gameplay, though? I don't remember any of the gameplay except that it's a hack and slash with some pretty linear story. That's all I remember. And every level was like a maze of corridors. I remember the combat being pretty satisfying. That's pretty much it. But I really haven't played a Kingdom Hearts since 2. I don't think I've played since 2. I didn't play 2.5. I think I played 2 when it came out, and that was it. When did that release? Kingdom Hearts 2 release. 2005? Yeah, I haven't played Kingdom Hearts since 2005. That tracks. That's 20 years ago. Jesus Christ. All right, so I have a new town hall meeting. New town hall meeting. We gotta write that. Let's write that. So, group chat, group conversations, town hall meetings, JARF meeting. Let's duplicate this. Duplicate. Copy. And now it's going to be called JARF. It's going to be called population meeting. Whoa. Wait. JARF meeting copy. Weird. Where's the... Oh, there it is. It's on a new line. Population meeting. So this thing now, I think all I have to do is change this to this. Okay. Yes, research. It helped a lot. I played like 45 minutes and got right back to work. I believe you. I believe you. What should I play as research? Oh no. Whatever. I'm very late to the game, so to speak. Oh, so you didn't even play it 20 years ago? You're just playing it now for the first time? Damn. They're good. They were good. I remember them being good. I don't know. I don't know how they'd stack up now. So what do I need to get done in this conversation? And does this need to be a town hall meeting? So town hall meeting. Stella moves in. The town needs to get its act together. Better infrastructure, more amenities, and more citizens. Maybe Stella has a say, like, I'm really happy to live here, but it's a little run down. I bet we can get more people to move in if we worked on it a bit. Let's see. Does she have a seat at the table? Also, I duplicated all these cameras. I bet I don't need to do that. I'll just leave it duplicated for now. That's a good question. Are there any other games that would help inform design decisions for the unique aspects of your game, other than Stardew, of course? I wasn't playing. I watched a game. I watched someone play a game today called Magic Inn. It just came out today, early access. I've been seeing their posts on Twitter and Blue Sky for the past few years, and it finally released today, and it's an Innkeeper-Sim. But a little more, it's like way more into the innkeeping, where most of the game takes place in the inn. And it's a lot of buying resources and a lot of NPC relationship stuff, and less like bigger world stuff. It's a lot of merchant quests, and I didn't get a sense of like a bigger world, so it was very focused on your inn, which I'm not saying is a negative. It's just not. I think I'm going for the bigger picture, but there's also innkeeping, rather than like everything's about the inn. The whole game is about the inn. So I was trying to use that as a reference, like, oh, what are they doing? You know, it just came out today. It's modern. What are they doing that I like that maybe that can inform what I'm doing? But I didn't really see too much because I'm going for a different focus. I'm not going for like a sim heavy sim. I'm going for like a surface level sim. And then yeah, Bear and Breakfast. That game now came out a couple of years ago. I don't even know if I can reference it anymore. There's a lot of there's a lot in that game that is okay. There's a lot in that game that I don't like, and it's like this is like my reaction to that. It's called Magic Inn. When you search Magic Inn, they are very SEO friendly. It's this one. They have 10 reviews. It came out today with 30,000 wish lists. I'm a little surprised by that number. I thought that number would be way higher for 30,000 wish lists. I really am rooting for this game. I want have it off screen. I'm really rooting for this game because, you know, it's in my genre. I want Innkeeper-Sims to like do well. I want the genre of Innkeeper-Sims to grow. And, you know, this game does some cool stuff. So let me preface with that. It's possible. I should give it a try. I really should give it a try. Let me download the demo. Can I just add it to my library? Add to library. Great. Are there any bigger picture games? I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm trying not to think about it too much anymore and just make what I make. The one complaint that I get is that people want a better build system. So there's going to come a time where I have to try again, and I think I have to make my build mechanics from scratch. So it's one clean build mode instead of like a you know, the floor build mode and the wall build mode and the decoration build mode and the redecoration build mode. Is like too many modes. It just needs to be one unified mode. So I think I'm gonna have to do that soon. All right, so I should write this quest somewhere else. Let's see. What can the dialogue be? Let's write another one. So council meeting number 2. Population issues. I hope you all had a great week. I didn't want to alarm you last week, but this week we have more serious matters to discuss. Jarf and the company he represents, Big Box Co. and Jarf. No. How do I phrase this? Big Box Co. The company. Wait, you put a period and then a comment? That's weird. Big Box Co. The company that Jarf works for. is waiting for the town to lose its population, therefore nullifying the town charter. Does anybody want to speak about this? Let's see. These are our people. Why did I move them all? Let's not do that. It's really hard to write for like 5 characters having a conversation. I just want Eugene to like say what he's got to say and everyone just nod their heads. I'll come back. Maybe I'll come back and add flair later. So that's what I'm going to do. Move it all down. Eugene's just going to flap his mouth for a bit. The important thing we must do right now is not panic. I'm laughing because I'm imagining like, oh, and they'll have like a close up of someone's face with their eyes bugging out, or Jeff just standing on the table screaming panic, but I can't do that kind of stuff. It doesn't work. We're safe for now, but we're going to need more people, more citizens in this town. We're going to need more citizens if we are to beat this. Someone should say, where is everyone supposed to live? Because there's no houses. Maybe Vic says it. That's... I can't have them just immediately start responding. I feel like they need to react to the news and then respond to the news. In a van down by the river, Cog. Cog, how's it going? Should we riot? Should we riot? I think we should riot. That doesn't sound like something Vic would say. Maybe that's more what Oriole would say. No, Oriole would not want to get involved. Wait, long press to unlock? That was weird. I don't even know how I locked them. Goes all right. Fighting landscapes and world partitioning. Are those... Is it IRL landscapes and in-game world partitions? Or is it both in-game? Yo, Killiga! We riot! Moving on to PCG biomes this week. Oh, man. What are you, Finn? PCG. Both in-game. I had an iced matcha latte for breakfast. Now I'm sucking down a Parisa Ipal, an Angor Muscat Red Bull. What? What words are you using? Like Angor Muscat, like alcohol? Also, what time zone are you in? What time is it for you? Oh my god. Oh no. I looked at the dog and he looked back at me. We made eye contact. He's gonna bully me now. I'm scared of my dog. All right, who says I think we should we riot? I think we should riot. Let's just say Oriole. Ash, how's it going? Well, I was watching Chapel and now a bald man. Did Chapel go bald? Chapel, uh, this is the light bulb. I am the light bulb, just flesh light bulb. Same thing. Should we be rioting now? Should we riot? It's better shorter. To be honest, I was bald once. Lore. We learn lore. I think we should riot. Eugene. No rioting. Don't do anything, actually. No, actually, what we need to do is fix up this town. Make it appealing to new residents. I don't want to keep using the word citizens. Makes so I don't have to hand place trees and whatnot. Yeah, Cog, that's the worst. You want it to be procedural, right? I want to populate a large area so the player can drive a long way and only pay attention to poise. What is poise? It's 3:30. What? Oh, you're only an hour. Okay, you're only an hour different. I see. Quote, I am the flesh light bulb. Wait, what is that? Oh, those are random quotes. I think only mods can do it. Only Finn can add a quote. Home with pizza. Ab, you better share. No riding. What we need to do is fix this town and make it appealing to new residents. What's wrong with the town? It's beautiful. Well, for starters, the benches in town square. Oh, I have to mark this as a location. The benches in town square are all broken. Nails sticking out. Next, the fountain sprays brown water on Tuesdays. And what's the third thing? Everything's got to go in threes. And I'm pretty sure the railing on those bridges are one selfie away from crumbling. No, not one selfie away. I'm pretty sure the railings on those bridges will crumble away if anyone leans on them. All right. All right, so now I've established things you need to fix up in town. What does Carlos have to say? I guess you can blame me for that. I'll get right on fixing up those things. It's getting a little long. No, not really, actually. I don't want it to get longer than this, so I gotta wrap it up. Wrap it up. I'm not gonna have Jeff or Melissa say anything. We'll just leave them out of it for now. No need to feel any blame. Let's just move on from here and fix what we can. I think the best way to attract guests or to attract new residents will be through our new... Wait, no. I was going to say our newest resident, but the newest resident is Stella, and Stella, it's not you anymore. It will be through player name. Player names in. Should I say player names in or the in name? What did I have them say before? The best way to attract new residents will be through player names in, visitors to in name. We'll just have to have an incredible time. We'll have to show visitors at in name that this town... Do a quick tutorial. Vertex is versus vertice. They're exactly the same. Both are singular and plural versions of the word vertice. There's your tutorial. Also, Steven, if you're still there, this is the kind of stuff that I was really struggling to do off stream. I think I also was like, oh, I think a lot of streamers will have this thought like, oh, that's going to be so boring. I can't do that on stream. No one's going to want to watch that. You know what? I don't care. I don't care what I think you all want to watch. I'm going to do it anyway. And if I struggle to write on stream, like right now, I'm just like, this is like really bad dialogue just to get it in there. If I find that I start struggling, I think I'm going to drop maybe 2 days a week and dedicate those 2 days to off-stream writing. And I'll do 3 streams in a week. We'll see. Wait, I changed my mind. Can you make a tutorial on how to make a radio in only 11 verts? Do I have Maya open? I don't have Maya open. I already have that file, so I don't need to model it. I can just give it to you. Honestly, I feel like this is okay. I can write this kind of dialogue on stream. It's just gonna be boring. Just be prepared for boring streams. The best way to attract new residents will be through player names in. We'll have to show visitors. We'll have to show people the visitors from in name, or the visitors of in name. We'll have to show visitors of in name that this town. Oh, Maya, come on. You ready? Here's your tutorial. How to make a radio in 11 verts. Make a cube. Scale it down. Then, make a plane. Scale it up. Rotate it. Make the subdivisions 3 and 3. No, 3 and 2. 3 and 2. Then, delete this one. Bam. Radio. Oh, wait, there was also an antenna, right? Duplicate the plane. Delete all the verts except for 3. There, antenna. Radio in 11 verts. Is it 11? Oh, wait. Whoops. It's not 11 yet. This is unnecessary. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you know what I did? I think I had this as a single plane. I think I did this. I cheated. I used the texture. And then I made this an alpha texture thing. I believe that's what I did. So I plugged like I think it was a ramp. And I made it a box. Made it a box ramp. Set this to none. Unfold. I know you were kidding, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Straighten UVs. There. It's backwards. There. Was the challenge verts or polys? It was, I think it was polys. And that's why I did it this way. Oh, right. There, I can do that too. there's your the cheapest it's the cheapest radio I can imagine. Sent you something on the D. Steven, please rephrase that. Kleenex. Thank you for that. This is what he sent me. It's not cheap if it's got an alpha. That's okay. All right, let's go back to writing. Let's finish this. No need to feel any blame. Let's just move on from here and fix what we can. I think the best way to attract new residents will be through player names in. We'll have to show visitors this town is a beautiful place to spend place to live. No, don't do that. Well, the dog's awake and chewing on the rug now, so that's fun. Okay, he's down again. So what should this do? This needs to branch out into a few things. Where do I want to end up? Carlos has an idea to build new benches. Melissa wants to expand her diner. Oh, wait. Jarf joins the Chamber of Commerce. Some silly new benches aren't going to stop us. I don't want to do a third meeting so quickly. I'm going to change this. All right, the dog is crying. I think he has to pee, so I'm going to go make him pee and then keep going. All right, I'm back. So, what do I want the player to come out of this meeting with? Do I want them to come out with a quest that they have to address, or is it just kind of wait for something to happen? It's very sleepy time. Aaron, you have... Oh, God. You have a good night. Sleep well. Everyone, big shout out to Aaron. Make sure to give bear defense situation a wish list. I'm trying to save my green screen from falling over. So the dog is pushing it. Anyway, everyone, help Aaron get some wish lists. He's working on a deck builder tower defense game, and it's looking cool. A lot of interesting strategy and fun effects. Go to bed. Go to bed. Oh, dog. Okay. So I want the player to basically go to Carlos and Melissa after this. Melissa doesn't really talk much. She doesn't have like a distinct say as to what happens to the town. It seems like I kind of made her whole quest line like a side thing. Like this is everything that's Melissa, which is the diner. And I'm wondering if I need to incorporate that back into the main story somewhere. Doggy, I promise you do not want to go outside. It is 95 degrees right now. You do not want to go out there. Brain freeze from pizza? How do you get brain freeze from pizza? A frozen Coke. It might be a frozen pizza. Hey, I've had that before. And I don't mean like a pizza out of the freezer. I had a pizza with ice on it once. It was a kakigori pizza. It was good. It was good. It was like a summer special. It was ice chips made from tomato juice. And it was covered in like olive oil and oregano extract. And there was cheese that wasn't frozen. So it was and the dough was hot. So they give you the bowl of this I've talked about this on stream before. It was a bowl of like tomato concentrate ice with pizza flavoring. And you were supposed to like scoop it up and put it on the cheese pizza and eat it together, and it was amazing. I think yeah, I have talked about it before. I talked about it last year. That was a year ago. I don't know if the pizza place brought back that pizza. I should check. I haven't been there in a minute. It's really hard. It's really hard to like give the player quests. I don't want to just keep giving them letters. Maybe I'll have Carlos come to your house. I'm gonna have Carlos come to your house. There we go. There we go. Like 3 days later or something. So I took out all of the player interaction stuff in the last one. I will put it back for this one, right? Oh no, I did have some player interaction. He says, what do you think of Jarf? He seems okay. I'm not sure he's the worst. And then what should I say? Should he say whatever this was? This is where player name comes in. You might have only just arrived, but I sense your presence will be vital to these efforts. Should I just literally put this in? I can barely tell you what I did a month ago, let alone. I mean, this was like one of those meals that is very memorable. You know, I'll probably never have anything like it ever again. All right, I think I'm just gonna do this exactly. So I don't have to write anything. I'll say player name. How do you feel about all this? How do you feel about all this? Player says, I got this. I'll do my best. I like your confidence. Let's hope you're right. I like your spirit. We're going to need a lot in order to pull this off. Don't be nervous. We're always here to help when you need us. I know you can do this. Okay, let's make sure Alpine Lake looks good on paper. So there's no need. No, we don't need this line anymore. Okay. Is there any like comedy I can add real quick? Like, so Jeff says in the last meeting, like, something's going on. Maybe Eugene says, "Hey Jeff, do you have any updates on the park?" Okay. EM4. Jeff, do you have any updates on the park? Ab, enjoy your class. I think the park is in trouble. There's some really fishy stuff going on with the park's officials. All right. I don't remember what I said in the last one. So what does Jeff say? He says, this may or may not be related, but I think the park is in trouble as well. Since they've showed up, there's some really fishy stuff going on with the park's official documentation. All evidence of its protected status is being destroyed. That's a complicated sentence. If I find out they've been destroying documents, I will destroy them first. So I uh I don't know if it is a park anymore. Jeff is my favorite. I don't know if it is a park anymore. I just checked. Wait, the website. I can't say website. Because I don't want to indicate that the internet exists. Exactly. Not. If I can get away with not hinting at an internet, I would like to do that. Because cell phones and internet, they ruin every plot, you know? Every plot can be like fixed in a text. So if I can just avoid the inclusion of the internet, that would help me. Local paper. I wanted to say I looked on the state's website and the park isn't even listed anymore. Something like that. I don't know if it's even a park anymore. I tried calling them, but no one answered. I called. What is the department called? The Department of Parks and Recreation? I called the Parks Department. Call the Parks Department. And they claim they've never even heard of the Alpine Trail. I don't even know if I don't even know where my paychecks are coming from. Wait, how can he? I want to like hint that's like, who's even paying me? Who is even paying me? Is that funny or is it only funny to me? I don't know. It's me. I'm paying Jeff. Eugene. Well, let's say I don't want him to ask for a response. I think it's just information. So don't worry though. I'll keep I'll dig deeper and try to figure things out on my own. And by my own, I mean I'll ask player name for their help. Okay, so that line probably can't stay in there, right? Because no video game character ever does anything. They always ask you to do it. So can I leave that line in? Is that funny? Don't worry, I'll dig deeper and try to figure out things on my own. And by my own, I mean I'll ask player name. It could be, right? Like maybe it could be funny. Someone might snicker at it. It's hard to understand the tone. Like I don't even know. I don't even know what the tone's gonna be. If you ever thought to yourself, what does a director do? Director brings it all together and sets the tone. Oh, actually, I don't know if Cog is still here, but I watched Asteroid City yesterday. I think we were talking about Wes Anderson movies a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a couple of months ago now. And I want to say Cog said that Asteroid City was like his new favorite Wes Anderson, and that I fell asleep within the first 2 seconds of it. You liked it? I generally liked it as well. Like it was a fun, fine movie. The character it had like really cool characters. You know, interesting, not cool. They're like interesting characters. They had a nice screen presence. But when the movie ended, I didn't really understand like what the point of the movie was. Usually like you could sum up a movie like, well, there was this antagonist and then this conflict happened and then it was resolved. That didn't happen in this movie. And then it had that like meta layer of it was a play in a movie. And I didn't understand why that had to exist either. I didn't see how the two overlapped each other. I mean, I saw them hinting at each other, but I don't know. Am I too stupid now? Do I just not get things anymore? The point of any movie is for you to see the movie. Hope that it kind of does. But yeah, that's the point of that movie. The point of that movie was to watch that movie. There was no like lessons, there was no messaging. It was just like here's characters doing stuff with a situation around it. And at some point the credits are going to roll and it doesn't matter when. Got some big laughs out of me. The emotional arcs for plenty of the characters were things that also resonated with me. I mean, I guess there were some emotional arcs. There was an emotional arc for like Jason Schwartzman's character and his kid. There was an emotional arc for. Was that it? I think only those two characters actually had emotional arcs. Everyone else was exactly who they were from beginning to end. It's possible Jason Schwartzman's character didn't have an emotional arc either, and only his kid had one. I'm being stared at and cried at. I don't know. But I still liked it. I still liked it. It was definitely like the most pretension oozing Wes Anderson movie I've ever seen, and they all ooze a certain amount of pretension, which I like. I like that. But this one was just, it was like drowning in it. It was drowning in pretension. And maybe my tastes have changed over the years. Maybe I've become more simple. Honestly, I couldn't follow a lot of the dialogue too. It just happened so fast. Father struggling with being the sole parent for his children finds his place as the parent his kids need as opposed to what he thought he needed to be. I mean, he like the only thing that changed was at the very. I don't want to give anyone any spoilers, but when I think about his emotional arc, he didn't change that much from the beginning of the movie. He like made one little switch. He was like, "Oh, I guess I'll do this now instead of that." And that was it. I don't know. And by my own, I mean I'll probably ask. Yeah, I need that. Probably was actually very important. I'll probably ask player name for their help. That alien sequence. Oh, that I like that. I like that a lot. That was great. My favorite sequence in the whole movie was the very first scene where he's fixing the car, and he's like, it could be one of two things. It could be this like 75-cent part, or the car literally explodes. And he just grabs this like tiny little box and opens it up, and it's this tiny little screw. It's so perfect. It was framed perfectly. It was just like hysterical to watch this him install this tiny little part in this on the car, and like, oh, I think it's fixed. And then I thought that was like the best part of the whole movie. Well then, keep us updated. Uh, okay. How do I end this meeting? Carlos, you can stick around. Uh, we can we can chat about upgrades to the town. We can chat about necessary repairs to the town. All right, there we go. I really need to start writing for my game, but I also need to do everything else. My I don't know. Yeah, exact same. Samesies. Meeting adjourned. All right, we're done. Have a good day, everyone. Done. Meeting's over. Okay, now let's get it in the game. Also, a big fan of that cowboy guy and the kid that gets highly motivated by Dare Me. The Dare Me kid. I hated that kid. I obviously hated that kid until his speech about, just wanting to be seen. Like, obviously. It, I hate watching media. I'm so easily influenceable. I'm I'm like a I don't know. The second I watched 5 minutes of that movie, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna make every single camera perfectly like symmetrical, and or just everything's gonna be straight on with perfect symmetry, and I want my whole game to be framed like that. And obviously, that doesn't work. But I just get influenced so easily by media. Kratesh, how's it going? Same. He made me so furious, but I love him. Yeah, you end up loving him. I mean, I think that's why Wes Anderson's kind of a genius. He can make you love anybody. Like even if you like look at the Life Aquatic, or is it Life Aquatic or the Royal Tenenbaums? Like, there's some characters that are just like not good people. They are not good people, but you love them. You just love them to death. He's just so good at that. Jordy, how are you? It's easy. Just do everything and nothing all at the same time. Instructions unclear. Always end up doing nothing. Alpine would slap with sick ass bespoke camera shots. Dolly shot tracks with characters on those paths. I mean, then it would just be a side. You're just describing a side scroller. You're just describing a side scroller. Most of his characters are not good people. It's true. They are not, but They're always likable in some way. Like even all right, in the Royal Tenenbaums, the which character? Matthew McConaughey. Uh Owen Wilson's character. Owen Wilson's character in Royal Tenenbaums. Light Feather, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Uh Owen Wilson's character is just like in the beginning of the movie, he's just terrible. He's annoying. Even the whole family like says he's annoying. Uh, but at the end, he just redeems himself so hard. Everyone is so good at redeeming themselves, and you end up just loving him. You end up just loving him. He's fantastic. Not if your characters move on all axes, but I can't do that. I can't. You can't force symmetry like that. I mean, maybe I can experiment that in like a next game, but I think I'm down a path and I can't like re-art direct it to be like Wes Anderson. They all have redeeming qualities and can be charming. I mean, that's his point, right? I think that yeah, that's a lot of great writers' points is that you don't need your characters don't have to be nice to be likable. They can just they can be relatable and they can have good like qualities that are positive, but they don't have to be like nice, bubbly characters. Just redo all of your art direction. Yeah, seriously. There already is a Wes Anderson style game out there. I think it's all being made in stop motion, and it actually looks really good. I remember seeing, like like an image, like, of course, there's some like British company making this beautiful stop motion game, and then I saw the trailer. I'm like, man, this just looks really good. Actually, I'm just bitter, just bitter. Yo, Cobra Chicken, how's it going? I only got 2 guests in 7 days. That sounds average. Yeah, you don't get a lot of guests. You if you play it again and rush through the intro story stuff, which you can get done in one day. You can literally get your inn up and running in one day. You can have a guest on day one. You will then have, a bunch of guests. But if you play it like a normal person, learning everything for the first time, you're probably gonna go a little slower. And 2 guests sounds right. Yeah. I've been considering redoing all my art direction for mine to make it less portally. Oh, like what are you thinking about? I think beyond the theatrical things of being villainous, like murdering and stuff, but the relationship stuff like betrayal and being mean to things and being mean are things normal people deal with all the time. Yeah. There's definitely a meta, but the story kind of leans you into all the elements. I wasted a lot of time just exploring the edge of the map. Well, yeah, there you go. There's not a lot out there. There's not a lot in the edges, in the outskirts. There will be though. Kind of like Tron, where everything is kind of wireframe and neon and glow and low poly, with purple being the dominant color. The main thing holding you back is the commitment. How much of it? How much do you have done, and how big of a change would that be? And when you say commitment, like just deciding that this is what you're going to do and doing it, like, being unsure of whether or not it's the right choice. Whose chair is this? This is Stella's chair. Okay. She does get a chair. She should say something then. But I don't know if she moved in yet. The scope of the game is pretty large for a game about taking the least amount of steps. Wait, what do you mean? A game about taking the least amount of steps? I guess you want your guests to not take many steps. But you can take steps. Maybe I should do an art test to see if it could be worth it. Yeah, just take your smallest level. Take your smallest level and just do a pass. Do a pass on it. See what it looks like. What if you just make a shader that just you plop on things? If you can just make a shader that you plop on things and not have to like texture things, definitely save a lot of time. Deciding if it's what I want or not is hard. If it allows you to make assets faster, I would do it. I would do it. You only want it to look like Portal because Portal exists. There's no reason why it can't look like something else. You got a lot in there. Character creation, sim style building, stat system, questing, towns, people's story, 4 minigames. Yeah, I've got too much in there, I think. I've got too much in there, I know. Oh god, here comes the green screen again. He keeps knocking over the green screen. Am I all right? What time is it? It's 5:20. I did some refactoring. I wrote the next town hall meeting. That's good. It's still too hot to walk the dog, but he wants to go outside so bad. It's still it dropped a degree. It's 94 now and cloudy. We're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna sorry, buddy, you're gonna have to wait. It's for your own good. I promise. I promise. How come when I say I promise he doesn't go, oh okay, yeah, no problem. I'll stop begging. Why doesn't he do that? Sounds like a significant change in the setting of the game, though, from a first-person setting to more of like a simulation. I could see that could turn some players off. Well, no one's played it yet, Jordy, so... Well, some people may have, but... I don't know. From what you just described, it could be cool. As long as it's not like too... Then at least the nice thing about Portal is the art direction of Portal is... It's in like a futuristic metal warehouse factory kind of thing. You know what that looks like. You don't know what the Tron neon light geometry wars, you don't know what that looks like, and you can noodle that forever. So only if you absolutely know what it looks like and it makes it easier for you to continue would I do that. If it makes it harder, because you're opening now, you're out of like realistic world and into some like abstract hyper art directable world, then actually it could, even if the assets are easier to make, it could make things more painful because you can just noodle that stuff forever. I hate playing devil's advocate. Less relatability. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about relatability nowadays. Like when something looks like something else too much, then why not? Like it has to be better than the other thing, right? Or just as good. So and I guess it could look like it could look too similar. It could look like a clone. Like if let's see, what's a game that I love that I Yo, Killiga! Look at the Hank dumpers! Killiga, thank you for 14 months. I don't mean relatability to Portal necessarily, just to real life. I see. I see. Okay, then I'm gonna stop saying what I'm gonna kill that thought I was just having about looking like a clone and not being motivated to play it because of how similar it looks, even though I just gave you the thought in my sum up. But I also don't know shit, so never quote me. Yeah, I have a hard time committing to things as well because I never trust my gut so much, especially when it comes to things I'm weak at, which is art direction, story. These things I'm weak at, so I can never commit. Thanks for adding to my doubts. You're welcome. Did I finish writing this? Okay. Let me implement it. Let me implement it. Hope you all had a great week. I didn't want to alarm you last week, but this week we have more serious matters. Or last meeting. But today we have more serious matters to discuss. Big Box Co. Okay, I need to figure out the branding of Big Box Co. because I had it as one word and I just wrote it as two words. It's going to be one word. Big Box Co. The company that Jarf works for is waiting for the town to lose its population. Therefore nullify. Oh, that phrase therefore is terrible. Which would. Okay, let's do that. A full-on Tron thing could be cool. I'd say do an art test. Yeah, I would spend one day, one afternoon doing an art test. Like, take one level. Don't even take a whole level. Take your smallest level and just redo like a corner of it. I don't know. I don't know why I'd be pushing you to like make this big change. You seemed sort of excited by it, and I think that's why I'm saying these things. The important thing to do, the important thing we must do right now is not panic. The important thing, no, that's not the important thing we should do. The important thing, the most important thing right now is not to panic. The most important thing right now. No, that doesn't make any sense either. How do I phrase this? It is important that we do not panic. It is important that we do not panic. I'm just burdened with sunk cost fallacy. I should spend a day just art passing a level. I like how optimistic people are in the game about making money. Well, Eugene he's like a you know, he's your rock. He's there to make sure you feel comforted, and he can't lose it like other characters can. Yeah, if you're worried, just don't do it. Just think of it as one of those things that coulda, shoulda, woulda, or I don't know. Too late. It's too late to turn back now. I've been at this game for a year this month. Feels like I should have figured out what I want art-wise more concretely by this point. I don't think you should have figured out anything. I think the fact that games are so large and difficult makes it so that in a year, like, you just solidifying the gameplay, that's a lot. You don't have to have solidified anything. I need one more. Create child node. We're safe for now, but we're going to need more citizens if we are to beat this. Okay. So now, wait. How about he says, wait, so should we wait? So should we riot or not riot? Are we rioting right now? You're going to learn how to do all the things in your first big game. Yeah. Honestly, the idea of art direction in general is, it seems to be a subtle one. Oh no, I hear the dog peeing. I hope he made it on the pad. Let me go check. He missed. I spent a whole year and a half as Limbo style game, than an actual Metroidvania. Oh wow. Chapel, how long have you been working on Echoes? I'm definitely trying to limit my scope to only what I'm interested in doing, and whatever engine or process involves the least amount of people, the better. Hell yeah, of course. That sounds right. The length of the BRB suggests that Moo did not hit the... No, he did not. iHeart, how's it going? A for effort, nah. I mean, he mostly hit it. What he does, he puts two paws on the toilet thing, and he pees, like, into it. But sometimes he's, like, not on it enough, so he'll pee on the side of it, and it's all over the floor. And he's kind of going nuts right now, so I might have to wrap it up. I just want to implement this one conversation. Oh God, Wardstone! Wardstone, welcome in. How's it going? Are we in Italy yet, Mr. Tucci? Fuzzy, how are you? Yak, welcome back. Closer to 3 now. I did not know that. Wardstone. How was your stream today? Everyone, shout out to Wardstone. Wardstone is making a card game in Game Maker. Did you know that people use Game Maker? I bet you didn't. My dog is going nuts right now. I was just about to end stream because my dog is going nuts. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a game called Alpine Lake. It's a cozy life sim, Innkeeper-Sim. Today, I was working on some quests and conversations and stuff. Stream went well. Learning a few new things to make the cards work better. Nice. It's an Alpine Lake in Game Maker? Teehee. No. I thought Ward was a Unity dev. Nope. Atrim, good morning. How's it going? I thought so. Only reason I rated. Damn. Well, I tricked you. It's been a while. Yeah, how you been? I do VR stuff. I suck at full games. Same. Same. It's been all right. Nice. I'm still here doing the same thing I do every day. Although this is my first stream back in a while. I only streamed like twice these last 2 weeks. So hopefully this is a sign that things are going to go back to normal for me. Sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at something. iHeart, when I redeemed I redeemed on Finn's channel to get a walk-on audio clip, and I was deciding between that and the one that I actually went with. And then I didn't go with that one, but I like that quote a lot. The quote was, I'm glad you're here, because dying together sucks a little less than dying alone. My second favorite Adventure Time quote. Nice. I want to learn more Blender. There's a lot of people using Blender. Do you watch Blender streamers? Insert lewd joke about sucking. No, Fuzzy. This is a nice stream. Nice family-friendly stream. Okay, so Oriole says something. So let's cut this out. Let's cut this out. He says, wait, so should we riot? Are we about to do a riot? Better. And then Eugene says, no, no rioting. You have anything you want to share, Wardstone? You all know Wardstone, right? Come on, give Wardstone a follow. Earlier, I was doing some self-deprecation, and I corrected myself, thinking, if Wardstone were here, he'd be very upset by this. My favorite quote, wait, is easy as easy as childbirth. There's so many good ones. Every episode is like 10 good quotes. It's amazing. The way we do things in VR is much faster. Yes, I agree. When I was doing VR stuff, it just felt easier for some reason. I think it's because the experiences were always much less complicated. It was all about interactivity. It wasn't about like a game loop. It was just like, I don't know, managing real objects and letting the player do stuff. The rigging and animations suck for root motion pancake games. What is a pancake game? Do you like my new emote? Yes, I do. It's the lead up of, hey man, name something easy. I don't remember that actually. Great, now I want pancakes. I still want pizza from Ab talking about pizza. It's so much work tuning all the mechanics and physics in a game. Yep. I'll DM you some art. Nice. If it flies, sit. Wait, if it flies, sit fries. Oh, if it flies, it fries. If it flies, sit fries. I can't believe I'm an idiot. Uh, welcome in. Wardstone reminds me of cheese. Is that true? Wardstone, do you remind people of cheese? I know you throw cheese at Wardstone. Sit fries, yeah. Did you hear they're making an Adventure Time movie? I did not. That sounds fantastic. If it's artist's art, make sure there are no... Wait. Fuzzy. I'm excited. Nice. Yeah, that news brings me joy. We updated card art. We got card art. Card art. Can I just bring this into the view? Is your username sacred? Can I bring this into view? Okay. I'll do this. No one saw that. Wow, this is nice. Options. That looks very option-y. Let's see if I can guess what the next one's going to be based purely on the photo. This looks like draw. Play. Exit. This is a boat on fire. That's great. These are great. Blinkster. Def didn't see it. Good. Good, good, good. So how do I get a... How do I get a... Are you ready? No. No one saw that. That Aurora looked amazing. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, whoever's doing that art, it's really good. 100% blink, nice. Pancakes are kind of a sweet pizza. Kinda. Kinda. Pancake games are 2D. Is that what VR devs call 2D like games on a normal screen? Pancake games? Is that like the slang? That's ridiculous. Our DMs are wholesome. I would not show our chats. Just username. Apparently you can just overwrite the FBX on the UE demo avatar and fix it. Wait, what? What are you talking about? From Unity? Cobra, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I take a lot of inspo from real world myths and legends, so the art has to be perfect. It's looking good. It's looking good. Very risky sharing stuff here. Booyah showed his own driver's license on stream. That's true. I blurred it out. I took the VOD down on Twitch and I blurred out that moment in the YouTube repost. Trying to get some stuff from Unity into the Unreal Engine. Into the EU engine. Does the EU have their own engine? Jeez. All right. All right, Oriole. Should be Riot, and then back to Eugene for 2 lines. So I'll copy these. Paste. Make link. No rioting, please. What we need to do is fix up the town and make it appealing to new residents. Vic. What's wrong with the town? It's beautiful. I want the CCP engine. Apparently the TOS says I can do whatever I want till I make 1 million. That is true. You can do that. I need to get some food before I eat my hand. I heart. Don't eat your hand. Go get food. I hear the USSR engine is really powerful, but they screw you when your game makes 100k rubles. What? Are you making a joke on my joke? Is that a joke on my joke? Neat Games, how's it going? Has the demo been updated since launch? It has not been. It is, I think I updated it. I updated it like a couple times, like a week after it was released just to fix some really bad bugs. And I have not updated it in like a year now. Tell me this bit isn't gold? Nah, it's... Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with bits like that. I should go to bed. Yag, have a great night. Sit Fries. I'm gonna call you Sit Fries now. Don't use the NK version. It doesn't have any important features. This silly thing is, I don't even know what NK is. Oh, I know. I know what NK is. It doesn't. Oh, it doesn't have any import features. Okay, that was good. That was really good. A joke in this wholesome stream? Yeah, seriously. Nah, Steven. You got... Make better jokes. Like Sit Fries. Sit Fries made a really good one. All right, next. Can I just bust through this? All right, Eugene says 3 things now. Copy. Paste. Make link. Well, for starters, the benches in the town square are all broken with nails sticking out. The fountain sprays brown water on Tuesdays, and I'm pretty sure the railing on those bridges will crumble away if anyone leans on them. All right, I'd have to make the brown water come out on Tuesdays now. It's amazing what one line of dialogue will just set me down a path to make brown water particle effects. I think it's neat though. You can just use their engine for whatever you want commercially till a specific amount. I mean, Unity's the same, right? I think Unity's the same. For a while, Unreal didn't even have like you can make movies. You could make movies with Unreal and they didn't care. I think they put like a generic cap on it recently. It used to just be for like game projects. But you gotta be careful. Those royalties, they can get big. No, you don't have to be careful. If you've made $1 million, then you pay your royalties, and it's due. All right, now Carlos says two things. Where's Carlos? I guess you can blame me for that. I'll get right on fixing up those things. I'll hop right on. I'll get right on it. I'll get on it right away. I'll get on it right away. I'll get to fixing those things right away. I'll get to fixing those things right away. Ah, I hate it all. I don't know why. With Godot, there's no limit. Of course. I knew that was going to happen. I knew someone was going to say that. I would love to see Godot get as good looking as Unreal. That'd be amazing. Okay, so now Eugene says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Eugene says 5 things. Can I just take these 5 things? No. I need 5 things. Perfect. Copy. That would be Unreal. You know how hard a VR engine would be from scratch, though? I'm just glad there might be a second player that's viable. Imagine if we had 3 for VR. I've done VR apps in Unity and in Unreal, and I think I mean, I'm just biased. I'm just so biased. I hate blueprints and I like C sharp, so I always choose Unity. Like, no matter what Unreal gives you, even the beautiful fidelity out of the out the box, I still choose Unity. Maybe one day I'll learn Godot just to see. I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm curious. No need to feel any blame. Man, this takes a while. Oh, let's just move forward from here. Best thing we can do. I think the best way to attract new residents will be through player names in. We'll have to show visitors of in name that this town is beautiful. This town is a beautiful place to live. Okay. Am I a terrible reader or is my dialogue terrible and difficult to read? Like, which one is it? Godot porting is difficult, I heard. Like to switch and stuff. I'm not sure. I think there are companies that do it. I think there's a few companies that do it because they know how. But I don't think it's easy for the everyday person using Godot. Okay, now we just pick up right here. And then the responses are all the same. And then, Jeff, do you have any updates on the park? And then Jeff says his little comedy act. For how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He only has 5 lines here. Melissa says nothing. Maybe I'll bring that up. Maybe I'll bring that up in the Yo, Stinko! Stinko, welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Stinko, how's your stream? What's cracking? What's cracking with you? Raiders, welcome in. Gucci, how's it going? Today I'm working on dialogue quests. I'm trying to push the game forward as fast as I can and get like a fully playable story from start to finish. And I'm just bashing in dialogue right now. It's not great dialogue, but it exists. It was a good stream. Broke down some feedback into tasks and started working on those tasks and finished with some mobility training for front splints. Are you okay? Are your legs okay? Your head is more shiny than I remember. That I don't know. Maybe it's because it's currently so hot. It's just so hot here. I was outside sweating before. There we go. Yes, but no, but yes. Ah, that sucks. Wait, where did these new emotes come from? Praise the lake. They're high fives. Listen, if anyone is a streamer, I want you to make an emote that will high five me. Make an emote so that when you come in here, you can high five me. And when I go to your stream, I can high five you back. Just make sure, you know, you make it a follower emote only. Yo, that gamer, how's it going? I just wanted to mention your head is shiny. I lied. It's as shiny as I remember. I had a feeling. That's a cute idea. Yeah, do it. Are you sure you want that from me? Yes, do it. I know it's going to be like your foot high-fiving, so whatever, just do it. Just get it over with. Give me a foot high five. I heart. Do the Godot logo high-fiving. But everyone, make sure to give Sninka Games a follow and check out his game, Locating Echo. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Basically, you play as a blind character that sees in sound waves. So that's why everything's kind of radiating with color. It's very interesting. Make sure to give it a wish list, give it a follow. It's looking cool. Oh yeah, Steam's got a new video player. Look at that. Do it up. Click all the buttons. The good dumpy, yeah. It's gonna be cursed. I know it will be. Just do it. I guess I've got tomorrow start a stream planned out. Oh my god. Chicken strip. Oh my god. iHeart. What? Kimezu made that? Oh my god. That's amazing. What a ridiculous emote. That might take the cake. I think it's great. I think it's great. You've taken the cake. The cake is yours. I wonder if I should offer the player choices like this. So I'm basically asking the player, like, hey, how do you feel? Are you nervous? Are you confident? I give you the choice to be nervous or confident. And I'm wondering if I should keep doing that and kind of make a profile of the player and actually do something about it. Like if the player is super nervous, maybe an NPC comes by and like comforts the player. Or maybe if they're super confident, I throw extra challenges at them. That's a little too much. Oh wait, this is the wrong choice. It's this one. Oops. This should be here. Also, I totally forgot to introduce myself to the Raiders. Any kind of new Raiders, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. Working on a cozy life sim Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake. And Hypnotic, how's it going? This is something I'll never forget now. You can't forget that. I don't know if for good reasons or not. Yeah, definitely good. Me in game. Sorry, did I upset you? Sorry. Am I in the way? I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of like that too, a little bit. It depends. If I really am taking a game seriously, I'm always like the chronically nice character. Just can't control myself. Wait, this node has a sequence. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Oops. That's, oh, I'm so stupid. So this has to go to Eugene. Cut back to B. Okay, and then we do this. So I would want to see choices have an impact, even if it's just whoever they are talking to remembers what they say in a comment. Yeah. Oh, right before the raid. Right before the raid. So I was saying that Melissa doesn't have anything to say in this whole meeting, and I think I'm gonna make that part of her character, where maybe the player has the choice to say, "Hey, you were really quiet in the meeting," and or maybe the player just says that and brings it up. I think that would be an interesting touch, and give me an excuse not to have to write dialogue. No, more the interesting touch. I'm not looking for excuses to reduce work. Liar. Good day, you good dunce. How you doing, Hypnotic? Like still nervous, kiddo? Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. I should mark whatever they choose here and use it somewhere. Maybe it's like maybe I track like throughout, and if you're like maybe I can even comment on the change. It's like, oh, at first you were nervous and now you're super confident. I'm glad to see you growing. And if you start confident and get nervous, it's like, oh, it's very grounded of you to to recognize your weaknesses. It's something so that's always positive, you know. Make it nice. I'm pushing 40 and now I don't give an F. My attitude has done a 180. If they die, they die. I do notice that my playthrough of Oblivion now compared to how I played it like what 20 years ago. I don't even remember when it was. My it's like very similar. Honestly, it's very similar. Maybe I'm even more reserved now. I had like a hard time even doing like murderous stuff. Definitely I never murder anyone. But doing the thieves guild, I did the thieves guild both runs and I found it harder to do this time just on my own for no reason. But once I had like a quest to tell me to go steal something, it was okay. Uh, but in the first one, I remember like thieving just for fun. I think I've gotten like even worse and more reserved. What if she says nothing, and if the player goes to check on her after to unlock something cool for including her opinion? That's cool. Like a wallflower whisperer achievement. Yeah, that's actually really cool. I like that idea. Um, I'm gonna write that in here. Melissa wants to expand her diner. Notice that she didn't talk at the last meeting. Hmm. Okay, where was I? I'm almost done. Now it's up to Jeff. It's up to Jeff. 604, buddy. 604. Is it still above 90 degrees? It's 93 now. It feels like 109. Poor body. Like I played Red Dead Redemption. I started out evil, and then as the game progressed, I started actually caring about honor and whatnot, doing or and not doing completely evil things. Oh man, I can't read. Uh, that's interesting that it changed you. So it sounds like you got sucked into the story really well, and we're like, whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm gonna stop treating this like a weird sandbox and actually play the game, uh, and role play it. Korea's hella hot these days. Is it like Japan where Korea is just boiling alive every day? Oh, that is a quite the cry, buddy. Oh my God, he's crying so much. All right, all right. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Once I finish this, I'm gonna find someone to raid. Okay. All right. Now Eugene says three things and we're done. Copy. Paste. This takes so long to implement. Like long conversations are just pretty painful, actually. Stop crying, buddy. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. It's gonna be so hot. You're gonna hate it, but we're gonna go. Meeting adjourned. We're done. All right. And then what quests get triggered here? Maybe none. I'll pick this up tomorrow. All right. It is. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, there's like no end in sight. I think it's gonna be like upper 80s, low 90s Fahrenheit, of course. Next week, which I'm looking forward to, but it's like 100 degrees every day. That, and I don't want my horse being shot at the risk of dying. And risk dying. That is my horse. Wait, what? Oh, in Red Dead. I'm like, wait, why are we? You have a horse that's about to die? Who's killing your horse? Let's find someone to raid. Where should we go? I've never seen this person on before. I think they just started streaming again. Oh, wow. They've been going for 9 hours. Oh, he's leaving now. I see his chat saying goodbye to him. Okay. Can't go there. Oh, we're in ads? Are we in ads? Oh. You see the update on my prototype on Blue Sky? No, share it. Share the linky. From Sunday? I don't think so. Let me see. This one. Ooh, look at that. Presenting full game loop. What was that? Sketch. And you get a photo? This is cool. Pass out. That's looking really good. She makes art and art based off her art to stack value multipliers. That's looking good. Would love some art feedback. Art feedback. Um, I would. I would work on. So I would notice your ground plane is very shiny. Something about the. There's something weird going on with like the shadows. Like here, there's shadows, and then here's there aren't shadows. So I feel like it's the shininess of the object's material washing out those shadows. I don't even know. I don't even know why that would happen. But that's a little weird. And the I mean, it looks like you're just randomly scattering trees. Like here is like trees like right in each other, which is, it's easy thing to fix. I'm wondering why the back of these trees have like bright underlit little ridges. That's a little strange. I'm being really nitpicky, by the way. Uh, I would be careful. So you see how you see how you're starting out here. I'm gonna judge this like a trailer now. Like this is your starting shot, and your starting shot, it looks like it's lit like a flash photography. All the light is coming like directly above camera, coming straight onto everything, and the shading you feel that. Like maybe these shadows do exist, but they're behind the trees. I don't know. I would I would avoid like your first beautiful shot being like a front lit moment like that. But that's like if this was a trailer, I'd be art directing the lighting. That's not like the gameplay art direction because that you're gonna move the camera around. And it's gonna happen sometimes. And then this, I actually struggle with this as well. This like when you're in a view like this and your horizon, like you actually don't have a horizon. There's like a square. There's like a giant rectangle that the world sits on, and the horizon is actually like empty. I would put, I would try and make like a skybox that has a horizon built in that kind of blends with the floor so that you don't you don't have that issue where like through the trees you just see sky. Um, and you might want to add some terrain height so that not everything's flat. This is a problem I have with my game. Everything is flat because of the way I designed the world in this modular flat top down way. So when I drop the camera to this low angle, it doesn't really look that good. So maybe outside your play area, if it doesn't matter, maybe add some height differences, some cliffs, some hills. I don't know. Just a thought. I want nitpick. Don't swear. Okay, I figured. I feel like you don't want me to like hold back. I got that from the last time I was judging your Chicken Chaser game. Aileen, how's it going? I would go two steps back and would say that the whole color palette is a bit bland, kind of half step between realistic and depressing. I guess the greens are very dark. Everything is a little dark. The shadows are really dark. I would try and add like some fill light, some like happy fill light to everything. And some yellow. Even the sky is like if you look at a picture of a sky, your sky is very dark and gray. Like this is totally out of context. It's just a random sky. But if you just put these two images next to each other, you can see like just by squinting your eyes, you can see the brightness differences. And this kind of talks, I think this is why Aileen is talking about like saying it's a little depressing. Like there's very bright, like that you feel the light. And in this, it feels like everything's in shadow, and then there's more shadow. Like there's shadowing trees, but then everything kind of feels like in shadow. So if you look at this image, you can feel the sunlight. These areas feel like sunlight. These areas, they feel very dark. It's just very dark, the scene. The only thing I wouldn't reference in real life, things get in shadow especially when you're photographing stuff. The shadows get dark. I wouldn't do that in games. You don't want that because things need to be readable. So I would stray away from things getting black. And that's why I would try and add some fill light. Like, does Godot have like an ambient skylight you could add? Yeah, you might want to find just like a landscape that's the vibe you're going for, and color palette, and just put them next to each other and see how it feels. Um, it definitely complicates things, but in terms of terrain height, but even just outside your play area, just put it outside your play area. Your play area could be flat. I disagree in this particular case. She's doing a game about painting. Good contrast with deep blacks add drama to paintings. That's fair. It's a good argument. All right, I need to find someone to raid. I need to get out of here. Let's go here. Let's go here. All right. Use a Ghibli palette, yeah. My assets are designed to change color easily, so this is an easy change I can make. Nice. All right, we're going to go to Amices. Credits. Let's do some credits. I haven't done credits in a bit, so it's probably going to make me log in and be annoying. Yep. All right, stop crying, buddy. Come here. Come here, buddy. There he is. Here's the big boy. He's a little baby, though. He's a crybaby. You crying like a baby? You little crybaby? He's so big and soft. Yeah, he is. Lightfeather, Drayden, and Yarwolf Games. Thank you for the follows. Finn and Killica, thank you for those resubs. Chapel, Wardstone, Sninko, and Carlito, thank you so much for the raids. I really appreciate it. Yeah, let's go say hi to Mises. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for also, I don't know, being patient from my weeks of not streaming. I don't know. I know nobody cares, but I'm glad to be back. And I'm glad to see you all. So, peace.